I've had my Model Y coming up on 3 years now, and I have the white interior and 50,000 miles. So I'm going to show you how to effectively clean the interior of your Tesla. And if you're looking to get the white, maybe this will answer some questions you have. But the first thing you need to do when cleaning the interior of your car is remove everything. The only items you're going to need are pictured right here: a horsehair brush, a hydrosilex plastic and leather cleaner, the interior ceramic coating, and some microfiber towels. The other item I highly recommend is this VacMaster Professional 5.5 horsepower peak 5-gallon beast of a machine. This is great for cleaning the interior of your car, and you can use it for various other items in your house. All right, so one of the first items you want to do, obviously you're going to be removing everything from the interior of your car. There are some crumbs that have gotten around onto the bottom of the carpet here, but you can see how perfect the carpet still is even after 50,000 miles, just because I have these floor mats in there that don't fray it, but also provide protection from water spilling. So we're going to get this all vacuumed out. The next step, now that we're all vacuumed out here, we're going to take this horsehair brush, and again, this stuff I'll have linked in the description. I'll have that all there for you. And we're going to clean this plastic. Now, this is a little bit of overkill. You could technically just take this, spray it onto your microfiber towel or the surface, and then just wipe it down, but I want to get a slightly deeper clean. And I'm also going to remove some film that's built up. Keep in mind, I haven't cleaned the interior of this car in about 5 months, so I've gotten it really dirty, and you can see the white seats are not that dirty. One thing you can see is it looks like there's creases here, and that's just some dirt buildup. When you sit that thing down, it just creases up right there, but overall the seats look really good, and I'll show you the difference once they're cleaned up. Also, this video is brought to you by INTOTHEAM.com. Code Gjeebs will save you 10%. This is one of their basic tees. They have a ton of colors. They're extremely comfortable. They fit nice and tight. Your boy hasn't been going to the gym, but these make me look like I have. So go to INTOTHEAM.com, plug in code Gjeebs to save an extra 10%. And if there's any sales going on at that moment, you're able to stack my discount code on top of what they have going on their website. Basic tees, incredibly comfortable. Thank you, INTOTHEAM. Now, another item here, you can see there's some type of film or buildup that has happened on this part of the seat. This actually is rubbery, and this is hard plastic, which is kind of interesting. So I'm going to clean that up. So I'm going to sit this microfiber down here for a little bit of protection from overspray. Honestly, it doesn't matter. This can be used on carpet and things like that to get stains out. So we're going to spray this on, spray a little bit extra on there. And then we're going to clean this rubber off and see how this works. I've actually never done this before, so maybe it'll do nothing, or maybe it'll change the world. So again, clean. You can see the towel's fairly clean. As of right now, it looks new. A lot of videos will trick you and they don't show you the car after this dries up. So we're going to let this dry up and make sure that it actually cleaned it, because this is a science channel, folks, and I only present facts. Unlike others, you know, trying to make a quick sale. I like to provide quality for the people. So let's see how that dries up. All right, so as you can see, it really has worked. It's taken it right back to new. And these are just little things that you should do. You can see I've done that. It's the first time I've done that in 50,000 miles, and it's taken it back to new. And really, the interior cleaner is going to last you a long time. Now, this is one unexpected area for dirt to build up, but the back of my stinky head has made this seat start to turn black. So I'm going to show you how to clean this off with the horsehair brush and interior cleaner. As you're washing the car in the exterior, you want to start from the top and work your way to the bottom. Same thing with your seats on the interior. So we're going to spray the seat. You can see you don't need that much product. And you can see the other parts are dripping down, but we're going to clean this part of the seat, so that's totally fine. And you're not really pressing into the seat that hard. You're just getting into the crevices and agitating dirt to get out of the almost like pores. We're going to use this portion of the towel. And you can see the seat is like new again. I mean, it just takes all that off. And you don't want that sitting on there, because over time it'll probably break down the leather. You don't have to do it every month. You don't even have to do it maybe once a year, once every 2 years to get that cleaned off. Looks great. So here's a look before, and here's after. So in previous videos, I've cleaned this half of the seat, and I've not cleaned this half of the seat because I want to keep this half dirty. So I'm going to move the tape over and clean this part that hasn't been cleaned in probably 25,000 miles to show you the difference. Peel her on up. And there you go. Now obviously we only cleaned this little section, but that was just for a demonstration to show you the difference. Like, the white seats look nice beforehand, but then you clean it and you're like, oh my God. So you can just see how it's just kind of almost like a grayish color. So the next thing I'm gonna do is get these floor mats cleaned up. That way I can get in the car and clean some other areas. These are 3D mats. These are the best floor mats. I will die on this hill. I've had companies reach out. I've tested all of the other floor mats and also been offered a lot of money to show other floor mats in the videos, but I refuse to do it because these fit the best and have incredible durability. These I've had for 50,000 miles. So, vacuum them up. Now, you can see that they're still a little bit dusty and there's even some mud or whatever caked in here. So we're gonna spray these high impact areas. We're actually gonna spray the whole thing. You can see how versatile this product is, just being able to use it on any plastic or leather surface, virtually anywhere on the interior of your car, excluding the windows, which you just use window cleaner. But we're just gonna get this cleaned up. If you guys want to buy these floor mats, code Gjeebs3D10, as you can see on your screen. That'll give you a discount on their website, and I'll have it linked in the description. Yeah, they just fit really well. I think this is called the Kagoo, and then there's a different version you can get that doesn't have this big pattern across it. So yeah, there's two options there. They're both great, and you can see they clean up really well. And then this bowl design, if you're skiing or something like that, gives you the ability for the snow to just melt off, and all that'll be contained in one area. So good product. So now on to some more minuscule areas within the car. Now, a lot of times you can just take a dry microfiber towel like this and just clean up dust. You can see right here, there's just some dust that builds up from areas you don't touch a lot in the piano black on the older models. So you can just kind of wipe that up, and that's a safe way to just kind of keep the car touched up. Now, you'll wipe some areas and you'll then realize that it needs more than just a wipe down, like this area right here. No comment on what that is. I'll just try to spray it this time. I'm not even going to use the horsehair brush, see if that can remove it. And it looks like it did actually get most of it off. So you can see, I mean, this is stuff you can all test out. Sometimes you need the horsehair brush, sometimes you don't. But I highly recommend this just because you can use it on seats or really soiled areas to clean up. Also, I'm realizing that I lied to you. There's some other products that I recommend. I got these from Detail Dudes on Amazon, paid for these myself. So these, again, I'll have linked in the description. The Amazon link's in the description. That's a good way if you're making YouTube videos and you're trying to find a way to get monetized. That's actually a good way to start to bring in some revenue on your channel. The most I've made in a month is about $500. On average, I make like $200 to $300 from my Amazon links in the description. My recommendation for making money in that area is only recommend products that you actually use and have tested and you feel that they're good, because otherwise people just won't trust your word. So these are going to be really good. You can be using these for your wheels, have one dedicated to wheels. You can have one dedicated to only interior use. And the other nice thing is you can hang them up in your garage with these holes right here. You're able to just, hang them up on a little nail or something to keep everything nice and organized. So really nice product. As a thank you for watching this far in the video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this Hydrosilex interior cleaner plus 2 new microfiber towels, all from Hydrosilex. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment below, and I'll pick someone from the comments in about a week or so. The other thing I'd like to mention is this recharged ceramic coating. A lot of people have asked about the ceramic coating in the interior, and I want to be clear about what this does. This does not prevent dirt from getting on your seats. It delays it. It certainly helps in that sense, but it's not going to save your seats 100% from getting stains on them. It's just going to give you a little bit extra time to remove the stain before it actually sets in. So I wanted to be clear about what this does, because I'm not trying to sell you every single possible product you need. Really, this covers just about everything. This would be an extra protective step that you take, and I also think this is a good product, but not totally necessary for everyone to buy. I also don't remember if I mentioned it, but depending on what time of year you're watching this, code Gjeebs January will save you 25% on Hydrosilex's site. So if it's February, it's code Gjeebs February, and so on, just to help you out. So now we're going to be looking at the cup holder area. You can see I spilled some coffee here a while ago like a pig, and I've left this for months specifically for this video. That's the downside of content creation. Everything becomes content. So we're going to spray in the cup holders. We're going to spray a little on the exterior, and we're going to take this horsehair brush, and that gives us the reach that we need to get down in there, agitate, remove any stickiness or whatever. We can even use it up here as well. You can see the coffee, it's right here, and these bristles will get down in there and actually clean that up, and that gives us the ability and reach we need to get into all these little crevices. And this is a 2020 Model Y, so if you're wondering like why this is a matte finish, these are covers that I got from Tomei to cover up the piano black. My teachers always said, struggles keeping it in the lines. Look at me now. Right in those lines, baby. Now, one thing you'll see in some Teslas, the newer ones, they actually fix this, but this is just cars in general. The steering wheel gets shiny over time from all the oils that come out of your hand or that are on your skin. This will prevent that. If you continually do this, I'd say every 10,000 miles. Really, the key is just keeping your hands clean, getting in your car, but every 10,000 miles, I would be doing this to your steering wheel if you care, and it'll keep it looking brand new. Another area of the car that doesn't really need sprayed is your dashboard, because there's not gonna be any stains on it, but dust does build up. So just take your microfiber and kind of run it across the dash just to keep all that dust from building up on there, because over time, with the heat that comes in on your dash, a lot of that can ruin the finish of the plastic. And again, this goes for any car. You just want to keep that cleaned off. So on this rear seat, I actually went to a pumpkin patch in October back in Pennsylvania, and I just threw a filthy pumpkin on the seat. So you can see there's some pumpkin dirt right there. And then down in these crevices, there's actually still mud. So I'm going to show you how to clean that out. And the reason I'm also showing you this is I've just started to just not care about keeping the seats clean, because I know I can get these off later and clean up. These seats clean up extremely well. It's really easy. This I won't even brush, just wipe that, that's gone immediately. Now down here, this mud is probably gonna come up when maybe not as much as I thought. But like, again, I put like no care or thought into it. I just threw the pumpkin in the back and said I'll deal with it later. And you can see it's very just low effort, and it cleans right up. So you don't have to, it seems like you need to worry, and I know these cars are expensive and all that stuff, but they are really durable as well when hauling certain things, so we're all cleaned up. The next thing are these seat back covers. I got these from pimpmyev.com. Just gonna use a lint roller. Not only are they covers and protectors for the seat, they're also suede, so they give it a really like luxurious feature. It looks like it actually comes with the car. So I'm just using a lint roller to get some of the dust off of them, which I think helps. And then also I have a discount code on their website. There's a lot of codes in the description for quality Tesla aftermarket parts and all that stuff. So now that we've covered all the aspects of cleaning the interior of your Tesla, again, a lot of these practices can be used on various parts of the car, but you're gonna wanna click this video right here showing you how to clean the exterior of your car effectively and efficiently. You're gonna really like this video.